Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon XD. In the last episode, we discovered that Cipher had infiltrated the streets of Phenac City, replacing all of the citizens with their agents. And so we took the fight to them, and we ran around facing off against people. The Hexagon brothers showed up again. And in this episode, we're going to be going into the pre-gym. So before I talk about anything else this episode, it's been a while since I've recorded this. And when I say a while, I actually mean a while. About maybe 3 to 4 months since the last recording, give or take. And there's a good reason for that. It's this thing called life. It happens sometimes. In particular, though, I just had a really rough college semester last semester, so I just did not really have time to record, to edit, to post videos. And as much as I regret not being able to do that, it was kind of necessary to just keep up with all of my classes. So if I'm a little rusty on this, that's why. But getting into this fight here, we got accosted as soon as we entered the pre-gym. I think we're going to have Houndoom use Feint Attack on Curlia, and then... Ooh! Hello, Mr. Linoon. Would you like to taste my Brick Break? These were a good 2 Pokemon to lead off the match with. So that is a one-hit KO. Good job, Houndoom. And you just leveled up, which is nice, because I believe you are currently the lowest leveled member of our party. And Braylon's also going to level up, so we're just getting a whole bunch of stuff done in the first few minutes of being back here. Attack +3. Ah, it's so good. So who are you sending out next? Natsu. Okay, I can deal with that just fine. Oh, of course, it's Shadow Pokemon. Alright, I guess we're not gonna just brutally destroy it. Well, that's sad. Okay, so Brick Break should take out this Linoon absolutely no problem. So as for catching the Natu, I think I'm gonna switch out Houndoom because he's super effective against it, or at least Dark is. I'm gonna switch out Flafey so that we can get the Paralyzed, and then I'm gonna have Breloom. Oh hey, we have this one move that's pretty useful for catching Pokemon. Why don't we try to use it? And this will be the nice thing about having Breloom as a physical sweeper, is we can have him use False Swipe and not worry about it killing. But he has a pretty good attack stat, so it'll be pretty effective, even though it's still only 40 power. So that'll be a nice thing that'll make catching Shadow Pokemon a lot easier for us. So we'll go for the Thunder Wave and get it paralyzed. I'll use False Swipe again. So who did you Shadow Blitz last time? Okay, it was Flafey. But Flafey's tanking them pretty well, so we're not in that bad of a shape. Okay, so hopefully after this turn, we should be good to start throwing balls. And of course we can go for a False Swipe one more time and not worry about killing it. So, Flafey, I will use your turn to throw a Pokeball. And then Breloom, you can use False Swipe again. I wouldn't anticipate us missing this catch though. It's pretty low on health anyways and it's paralyzed. 2, 3. I was waiting for the game to make me eat my words, but luckily, the game knows what's good for it. But man, it's so weird coming back to this game after being away from it for so long. I mean, it's kind of nice, though. I really do enjoy this game. Let's see. You might be a trainer. I think I'm going to take this moment to heal up just a little bit, because Flafey did take a bit of damage in that fight. Oh, this is just an innocent bystander who doesn't know what's going on. I would be confused too if I were you. Okay, there's nobody over here. So we just have to keep going forward here. But the way you battle is different. Pokemon are just tools for battling. The way you battle, you play things too safe with your Pokemon. Well, not letting them faint is generally a good idea. I like to be nice to my Pokemon. Granted, they're probably better than yours, so I don't have to push them that hard in order to beat you. Alright, so she's leading off the Remoraid and Golbat. This is not the best of looks for us. It's the only thing that I'm worried that Golbat might have a flying type move. I think I'm gonna switch out Houndoom for Flaffy, and then Braylon, you can stay in and you'll just Mega Drain the Remoraid. I wouldn't be surprised if the Golbat outsped us, because Golbat is actually a pretty fast Pokemon. But it didn't. Well, we are 5 levels higher than it. Oh hey, that actually one-hit KO'd. So that's kind of nice. The only downside is that if Golbat attacks us with like Wing Attack, then we will not be able to just get the damage back through healing. Nice, sending out Roselia, or sorry. Oh, and another Shadow Pokemon. So switching out to Flaffy is actually going to be pretty good for us here. Oh, Golbat's going for Astonish on Flaffy, which is perfectly fine. I wasn't going to attack with it this turn anyways. And we get a free Paralyze. So that's really nice. I'm going to take out Golbat first since it's the last Pokemon that she has. And then I'll go for the False Swipe. Just so it's easier to catch the Roselia without having to worry about taking extra damage from the Golbat. Alright, Shadow Wave, which I think is like 20 power, and it hits both of them on the other side of the field. It's not fun. And that did not take it out. He's going for Astonish again, which I'm kind of surprised, because I would expect Golbat to have Wing Attack at this point. I mean, I suppose I can't complain too much, but because Astonish doesn't really do all that much damage. Yeah, the Roselia is actually being the more annoying of the two at the moment. Oh wow, that actually did quite a lot that time. I didn't see if it critted or not, but at this point I'm going to start throwing balls with Braylon. I will try to go for the Paralyze if the first ball that I throw doesn't catch it, but it's pretty low on health at this point, so we should be able to get it in the first turn. Let's see, okay, you do Thunder Wave and then throw a potion, yes. Just let's heal it. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and we got it. Alright, so we're 2 for 2 on catching Shadow Pokemon this episode. I'm definitely going to have to heal up before the next fight, because we did sustain quite a bit of damage. But this should be the last fight of the pre-gym, if I recall correctly. So after this, we can just go back to the house and heal there. Alright, you are... Yeah, okay. 50 will work well for you, and then I think you're at about 40 down, so we can just use 2 potions. Alright, so who do I want to lead this time? Breloom's actually been putting in a lot of work, but I feel like I should probably get my other Pokemon some experience so they're not too far behind. You're not the real Justy either. He's the real Justy impersonator, though. He's being a model prisoner along with the mayor and the rest of them right here in the pre-gym's basement. Oh, well, thank you for telling me where they are. Cipher Peon Foston. If you just add 2 letters, you can make it Cipher Peon Frosting. And, okay. Houndoom is going to be good in this situation. Vaporeon, I don't think is going to be as useful. Well, actually, Vaporeon probably still knows Bite, so we could probably have Vaporeon use that. I'm going to use Ember on Sneasel, and then, yep, okay, you still know Bite, so we're good. Although, who's he targeting? Houndoom. Alright, so Houndoom should flinch. Yep. Oh, don't you dare. It can be really annoying when the AI spams stat boosting moves like that, especially ones like evasion. If they boost their evasion, that can be super annoying because then you just can't hit them, which can make your life kind of hell. Alright, so we have a Misdreavus on the field. Luckily, we will be able to affect Misdreavus because we have Bite, and Bite can hit Misdreavus. And it looks like Double Team seems to be this trainer's shtick. But we're not dealing with any really low accuracy moves, so we should be able to hit pretty accurately for the first few times that they use it. Misdreavus, no Shockwave. And it didn't use it on Vaporeon. Not... Well, I am questioning your judgment, but... at least it's not bad for me. Okay, I think we'll just repeat what we did last turn, and hopefully that'll be 2 more Pokemon taken out. Aerialist on Vaporeon, which is perfectly fine. Vaporeon can just soak that damage all day. So this is the end of Sneasel. And it looks like this Cyclopean has 1 more Pokemon. We'll see what it is. Alright, Vaporeon's level 26 now. Got +4 to HP. Like we need more HP, you know what? Let's just have all of the HP. But pretty even stats were on the board otherwise, so I'm pretty happy about that. Ah, it's Meowth. I believe this is going to be a Shadow Pokemon. I am right. So we will try to get... I'm debating what I want to do. I suppose we could switch out. Haha, look at that, it's super effective. So we're taking out Misdreavus this turn already. So what do I want to do here? Because I suppose I could double switch if I wanted to do the Paralyze and the False Swipe. I just don't want to keep one of my Pokemon out and then KO it. That's what I want to try to avoid. So I think I'm going to switch out Houndoom for Flaaffy, and then I'll have Vaporeon use Quick Attack. So it won't get stabbed from that. Quick Attack, I believe, is the weakest move that we have right now, so we should be pretty good. Yep, alright, we had nothing to worry about there, so we're fine. That hurts. So we're going to get Flaaffy to do the Thunder Wave, and then we'll switch out to Breloom to start dishing out some damage. Hopefully this Meowth will not be on the field for too many turns longer, because that Shadow Rush actually did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, Flaaffy might be able to take 1 more of... Oh, okay. We don't need to do the Paralyze anyways. Good to know that that was well worth the time. Alright, so I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball on this turn and see if I can get lucky, and then we'll just keep false swiping it. Hopefully he doesn't target Flaaffy again if this fails. Otherwise we'll probably be in trouble. And 3. And we got pretty lucky. It's at full health, paralyzed, so that helped us out a little bit, but I don't know what Meowth's catch rate is off the top of my head. I really don't know many of the catch rates. Other than evolved Pokemon tend to have lower catch rates, and legendaries are generally a real pain. Sorry, pal, beating me won't set the bunch downstairs free. You need the elevator key to get in the pre-gym's basement. Sorry to say nobody trusts me with anything important like that. Okay, so that's it for the pre-gym. We have cleared out this area, so I'm going to head back to the house, and we have 1 more area that we need to go to in order to finish out Phenac City. And that is the Coliseum area. So I believe if you try to go to the Coliseum area, that one guy that we talked to earlier will prevent you from going there until you actually defeat Faustin. So now he's actually going to challenge you. Whoops, did I say recovery operation? Don't you worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you. I'm pretty sure it has everything to do with me. So Cipher Peon Grek. Kind of reminds me of Count Bleck from Super Paper Mario. But he's leading off with Nuzleaf and Torkoal. So this is actually going to be nice for us. We have the other two sides of that triangle. So we can have Vaporeon, use Water Gun on Torkoal, and then we'll have Houndoom use Ember on Nuzleaf. Of course, that's if he uses Fake Out. You're only delaying the inevitable. Let's be honest. I can't wait for the day that we can get Flamethrower or a stronger Fire-type move on Houndoom. Because then we'll just be wrecking stuff. Ember is only 40 power, which it's doing okay right now, but it will start to kind of be lacking later on. Alright, so this guy has a Shadow Swinub. Swinub is an Ice Ground type. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to switch out Houndoom at this point because I don't want it to overpower the Swinub. Because if we went for Ember, then that might kill it. But we're just going to do Water Gun on Torkoal with Vaporeon. And we'll start False Swiping it. Honestly, getting the damage is more important to catching them than getting the status effect. The status effect is just nice because when you have to paralyze on them, they're slower. Plus, there's like a 50% chance, or maybe 25, that they won't move that turn. So that's pretty nice. Alright, and that Shadow Wave is not all that damaging. Alright, Torkoal's using Smoke Screen. That's going to lower our accuracy. Okay, it's a single target move. Okay, we'll just have Vaporeon finish off Torkoal, and then we'll do False Swipe with Breloom. And we should be in business. It's super effective! And Torkoal goes down! There was one good thing that came out of Pokemon Battle Revolution. It was the announcer. I never owned that game. I think I only got to play it on very rare occasions. And, okay, oop, not Mach Punch. Let's not do that. So we'll do another False Swipe. And we're just getting reckless here. We're throwing Pokeballs when they're above 50% health. You know, sometimes you gotta live on the edge. Just really living on the edge, I know. I gotta make it exciting somehow. There we go. We finally got a break. And it missed. Great. Well, I guess this battle's gonna be lasting a little while longer. I suppose I can switch out Vaporeon since I don't really want to start doing damage with it. Now, unfortunately, Shadow Mist, or Shadow Wave, sorry. Shadow Mist is not an attack. But Shadow Wave is oh, hey, you're using Shadow Blitz. Please get paralyzed from touching Flappy, because that'd be hilarious if... Oh, darn. That would be hilarious if that actually happened right after I said, oh, well, you know, Shadow Wave isn't a physical move, so it won't get paralyzed by touching Flappy. But then it actually did a move that touched Flappy. Alright, so we should have much better odds this time. And we got it. Alright, player defeated Cipher Peon Grek. Take it easy, don't be so rough. That's what you get for standing in my way. Okay, cool. So now we can get into the Colosseum. Or the former Colosseum, I suppose. So I think the way we're supposed to go is to the right. But let's see what happens if we try to go to the left. Oh, okay, so I think both of them probably take you to the same place. which means we're going to get into a scripted battle. You did not tell me to stay out because this is the first that we've ever spoken to each other. So Cipher Peon Ezen is leading with Pelipper and Electrike. This is not the best look for our current team, so I'm probably going to end up switching both of them out. Alright, so switching in Flavey would definitely be a good idea. The only thing that I'm worried about is if I switch in Baltoy, then he's gonna be weak to water moves from Pelipper. So I'm just gonna mitigate that risk by sending out Breloom instead, because Breloom's gonna resist electric and water, although he's not immune to flying. So there are trade-offs. And of course, he uses swing attack. Let me guess, not Breloom. And oh my god. I survived with 1 HP, but he's probably going to get attacked twice. That is unfortunate. Alright, I guess I'll send out Baltoy. See if he can put in a little bit of work. Well, that was not the best first turn that we could have had. Provided nothing happens to Flavey, Pelipper should be dead. We'll just go for Mud Slap, I suppose. Oh, dang, it has a Lightning Rod. Okay, so it's going to resist this. It's not going to do all that much damage, which means we're going to have to take out Electrike before we can target Pelipper with Electric-type moves. And as I suspected, that was not going to be enough to take it out. Alright, Electrike is using Leer. Alright, good job, Flavey. Unfortunately, that targets both Pokemon on the field. And this is what I was worried about. Except he's attacking Flavey and... ow. Great. Well, I guess I'm going to use Flavey's turn to Body Slam the Electrike, because we need to get him out of the way before we can do anything. And I'm going to use Baltoy's turn to heal up Flavey, because Flavey's kind of being our anchor at the moment. Alright. So we should be able to take out Pelipper next turn, which then we'll be able to get them down to only two Pokemon. Spearow. Spearow is Shadow Pokemon. I swear, every time I say that, it's always the case. Alright, so Pelipper's using Mist, which means... either it prevents us from lowering its stats, or... I don't know what it does. Future Me! Say what Mist does. Okay, Baltoy, you can start... Oh, this is your last Pokemon. Unfortunately, we don't have Breloom now to do chip damage. Mud Slap is not going to affect Spearow. We could go for the Psybeam. I want to see how much damage that might do. Special attack is at 30. Psybeam is 65. Okay, that's a pretty strong move. I think I'm gonna switch then, because I don't want to do too much damage to this thing. Alright, it's super effective, and you're gone. Goodbye, Pelipper. Spearow is using Shadow Panic, which is a confused move, I believe. Great. Oh, and it affects both of the Pokemon on your side of the field. That is actually some OPBS right there, because I'm pretty sure that move has 100% accuracy. Alright, I guess we don't have any choice but to deal with it. I mean, unless we wanted to switch again. And it's gonna hit itself in this confusion. Okay, well at least we got the Thunder Wave off. Alright, that's what I like to see. I'm just going to start throwing balls with Flaffy. Because at the very least, we can only have one of us taking damage from confusion until that wears off. And 2, 3. Alright, cool, we got it. Without too much pain. Player defeated Cipher peon Ezen. I got beaten by some little kid. We're just making the big dough. 1,000 poke left and right. And he's gonna automatically face us. This is unfortunate. I was hoping to try to end the episode, but it looks like he's not gonna give us the chance. Faultly. Alright, so he's sending out Chimecho and Stantler. Okay, well, at least we have Houndoom out. Breloom is currently fainted. So I think we're probably just going to have to deal with the Stantler. The Feint attack. And we're just going to double attack Chimecho in the event that this doesn't KO. But it did. Okay, so we're still in pretty good shape. Let's see what he sends out next. He's sending out Grimer. And this is, I was wondering. I was about to say it, and then I held my tongue. Oh, okay, I hope this bite does not do too much damage. Although, well, it technically it counts as a special move in this game. I think Grimer has pretty good defense. Okay, we're good. So now, I think I'm going to actually double up my efforts on Stantler and just take him out. If that is indeed a he, I didn't get a chance to look. Okay, it is a male. We're good. Although, actually, do female Stantler have antlers on them? They probably do, but they shouldn't. Oh, cool, we got a critical hit on Water Gun there, so... It probably still would have KO'd, but... A little extra firepower never hurt anyone. Well... Except for that one time where it accidentally KO'd a Pokemon for us, but... That's in the past. Alright, so I'm gonna go for a switch with Houndoom. Switch out to Flaffy again, and then we'll just go for, you know what, we'll go for Tackle. Get a little bit more power. We should be good to start throwing balls next turn. Oh, that did very little. So remember what I said about having really high defense? Yeah, that is really high defense. Well, that and combined with the fact that Vaporeon's attack stat isn't incredible. But, you know, I guess we'll just keep chipping. Oh, well. Okay, now that it's below 50, I'll start throwing balls. And paralyze? Aw. I was hoping too much. So Flaffy, you can start body slamming it, because that'll do a little bit more damage. It's still not going to do a ton. But it'll help. And 1, 2, 3. Got it. Alright, so hopefully after this we'll be able to go back and heal, and also I can end the episode, because that's also pretty important. And Grimer was sent to the PC. Also, that's another thing that we can take care of, is that. So, thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Pokemon XD. I know it's been kind of a long one, but thank you very much for watching. I'm sure I already said that, but I'll say it again. I've been redxparasite, signing out.